All right, so in this tutorial, we're going to be creating this simple glitch effect. It's really, really easy. Just to show you, this is all we have actually going on in the scene, just pretty much 4 objects. So let's go ahead and show you how that's done just like this. And let's go ahead and add our text. All right, so here's our text. Let's go ahead and add an emission shader to it. We'll give it a strength of 3, keep it white. And we're going to go over here and change it to the Eevee render engine. So now we have this going on. Let's go ahead and add that object that makes it glitch. So that's going to be a simple icosphere. Bring it right here in front of our object. And let's add our camera. So just like that, we have our camera. Just place it right here in the front. Let's take this and subdivide it. So we're going to hit Tab, right click, and click Subdivide, and go all the way to 10 cuts. So let's take this right here and just stretch him till he fills up the scene fairly well, pretty much like that. And now let's decimate him. So we'll add a decimate modifier and bring it down like that. We want to do this just for flexibility in case you want to change the way the glitch effect looks. You can make it less or more poly rather than just being set to one subdivision. So let's bring it to right about there looks really good. Now if we hit render, nothing happens because it's a solid object. We need to make it see-through. And instead of just adding a easy principled shader and we just click transmission, still we can't see anything because it's a glass. Because it's still glass and we're using Eevee, we have to click screen space refraction. So now we can see it, but still now we just have this effect here. It's not having that RGB glitchy look. So we need to go to the nodes right here in the shading tab. Go here and click rendered. So now we have this. We need to delete the principled and add 2 add shaders because we're adding 3 nodes to plug into this input. So add this first one here, Shift D, and add another one. And let's just plug this shader in. So let's add 3 refraction BSDF. So type in refraction, click refraction BSDF. So we have this refraction node, Shift D, and duplicate them. Now let's just plug them into our add shaders here. Just like that. So still, it just looks like a glass shader. We need to go ahead here in the color and add the RGB. So red, and the order doesn't really matter, but we're just gonna go ahead and add our RGB colors. So now you can kind of see it happening. Now we have to animate it. So right, and that's gonna be here on IQR. You can kind of play around with it here and have some fun with mixing those colors. So make this first one 0, make the second one 0.1, and make this third one 0.2. And the reason why we want to do that is because they're going to be right behind each other once we animate them so you can see the refraction. So let's go over here and add our timeline and add 80 frames. So right here, we're going to be animating the IQR. So right click, insert keyframe, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. So it looks like 40 is a good frame to stop at. And we're going to bring all 3 of them. The IQR is going to stop at 1. So there we go. Insert keyframe, and we're going to go back to the beginning. IQR, insert keyframe. And right here, IQR, insert keyframe as well. We'll go all the way to frame 40. Type in 1, and we'll type in 1. Insert keyframe, insert keyframe. And so if we watch it, they're doing that. You can kind of see, because they're right behind each other, you see that really cool refracting effect. But now we need it to glitch. So we have to animate this. If we were to just press play, and I'm just going to rotate this guy around, you get a little preview of how that's going to look. Got to hit render first. So just to give you an idea, see, now you can see it glitching as I move the object around. So that's what we're going to do. So to get that to actually animate really nicely, we're going to add a displace modifier right here. Click new, and I'm going to add a clouds texture right there and bring the depth down to 0. So now you can kind of see it glitching. But it needs to move, otherwise it's just kind of boring. So we're going to animate that. We're going to add an empty right here, plane axis, and we're going to bring him all the way over here, and let's animate his movement. So let's animate our empty here on the x-axis. So insert keyframe, go to the end to frame 80, and bring him all the way over there. Right click, insert keyframe. So he does that. And the reason we're going to do that is because this is going to control the displacement. So let's go back to the displace modifier. Right here on local, switch to object, and click our empty. So now when he moves, he's just spazzing out just like that. So that's what we want. So now that it's doing that, we can see a nice glitch effect. Let's remove that. Bam, we have our nice crazy glitch effect. I would slow it down a little bit. It's a little bit too spazzy, but there's our glitch effect. It looks really cool and really nice. So it's just simple as that. And if you want to have some fun and be creative, let's go to where we can see it glitching out. Let's take the bloom off. Let's bring our bloom down a little bit. It's a little bit much, kind of like that. Let's go back to shading and say, I want this to be purple. Bam, now we have purple, and I want this to be yellow, and I want this to be green. So now we have sort of a Mardi Gras looking effect. So you can really put any colors you want in there and have some fun. It doesn't have to be specifically the RGB sort of standard glitch effect. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.